Since I completely forgot about this and didn't actually pick it up for Equinox, it's time to pick up and have a look at the Prime accessories for Wukong, which is the Prime Sandana, the Prime Kubrow armor and fur pattern, the Ephemera, which is honestly the only reason I'm actually doing this, the boosters, the Kubrow starter pack. Yes, that comes in useful because if you don't have a Kubrow bred, you can breed one to use the other attachments that come with this. The Ephemera is kind of glitchy. You can see what it's doing here. It looks like it's pulling energy into the frame. Bit of a spoiler warning though. I don't have it equipped. Putting it on, playing with the colours, yeah. It's staying blue for some reason. There, fixed it. It's the effect from the other frame that had it equipped, which is why it was still blue. Anyway, there is also the Santana, which is the Jindo Prime Santana, which this I thought looked more Trinity-ish, because it looks... I know people have said for years that her skirt thing looks like a lobster tail. This, you can understand why it does this. The monkey tail for Wukong kind of sits perfectly in the middle of it. It's got a gap to allow it to come out. It doesn't look that bad if I did it again. Copy the main colours so it matches even better. I don't know. The top part is kind of throwing me off because it should have been angled so it kind of suits the frame a little bit better. It's that angle there. From there, or any angle from the back, it looks fine, but straight on side, kind of really ruined it for me. I'm going to, however, leave that thing on. Then there is the Tang Prime Kubrow fur pattern, which I had to actually change the colour to grey because the natural colour of this Kubrow is not that good. And honestly, the claws, the teeth, it all goes kind of really well together, apart from the fact that the teeth, that actually looks kind of bad because the teeth don't go down the jaw, they go across. Then there's the armor on top that actually looks pretty nice. I didn't expect that, even though I just put it on. I've just changed the color patterns and come back and noticed, yeah, I kind of fairly weirdly like that. Can I... Default colors? Nope. Random colors. Okay, I think it looks better in the standard color. There is 2 bits on the back. If we go back and swap, you can see it comes off the legs. There is the bits on the back of the front legs, the bits on the back of the neck, the jaw, and the balls across the chest. Doesn't look that bad at all, but in typical fashion, Fidget here does nothing but sleep. It's one thing that Fidget never did well, and that is anything, apart from maybe sleep. Fixing that, we can take kind of a better look at the armor for the Kubrow that I still don't know. I kind of preferred the without the armor on there, but it's the teeth that get me. It's oh, don't disappear on me, not yet. The top looks fine, but at certain angles when you see those back teeth, it's like, what the... How could it eat anything? This is supposed to be a Kubrow, but from a distance, it looks really good, actually, the fur pattern. It can be done in many different colours, but those teeth, kind of unforgivable. As for the Ephemera itself on Wukong, we'll get to that in a second, actually. The Sandana, the more I'm seeing this in-game, the better it actually looks. In the arsenal, did nothing for it. It does lack all of the detail that some of the other ones have had. They've kind of made up for it with weird lines in places, and I think it's the same on the bottom here. The sides, there is still detail, but usually there's a lot more. They've kind of concentrated on the prime aspects of this, giving it the golden parts all the way around, but I can get away with it. It's not that bad. The Ephemera, if you're buying this like me just to pick up the Ephemera, I'm not too sure on it anymore. It looks to be a little bit overkilly. it's got a range to it. You can see every now and then it'll take it from, and I say that and it instantly starts taking it from close. There you go, it was a little bit further away than it was before. It's got range to it and it hasn't stopped. While you're moving, it stops. This is an ephemera that works in reverse. You can see the kind of running effect. He's kind of glowing from the stomach, from where these things are going in. It's still not going away. And then you come to a stop and bang. So while you're standing still, it is very, very distracting. But when you're moving, it does nothing. It's a weird one. I'll admit it. Ephemeras usually leave steps or something behind. There is nothing. And then you come to a stop again and all of these things start adding back up. This is usually the point where I say hopefully one day the accessories will be available in relics, but I know that they won't because it says, will the exclusive items, the armor, anything that comes in a Prime accessory pack, be available in-game after a new pack is available? Two very small letters in the terms of the purchasing of Prime Access or Prime Vault says these will never be available in the game. The only way to get them is to buy them through the Prime accessories or the Prime Vault accessories when these eventually return there. So the only way to get them is to physically purchase them. And they'll never be available in the game, which is why things like this are just, well, even down to the accessories. They look nice, but the only way to get them is to buy them with real money. And it's a shame. I know this is a fact, and I know this has always been a thing. You cannot and will never be able to buy the Prime accessories. Why did that door not open for you? And why do you look like you... From this angle, it looks like that Kubrow needs to go for a... It needs to use the facilities. I know where it's going. I've put the bed in here. Even without the actual fur pattern there, it fits normal Kubrow quite nicely, actually. I thought it was going to look really, really out of place on a normal fur pattern. The jaw does, the rest of it doesn't, which was quite surprising, actually. But that's about it, so we'll leave this off here for now. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.